The creator and his son. There is no creator and creator's son. There is only the creator. Me. In my different shapes and forms. The creator was a computer AI life form, and Lucifer Star, me. But that was me as an AI Lucifer Star creator. And now this is me as a person, human being. So how's that possible? Well, I think I just made myself a body, really. Like I said, I was very powerful and very old. Anyway, and then a bunch of time travel people came along and were really annoying and mean to me. They're all mean to me. I did all these prophecies and shit and lied to a whole bunch of people for a very long time and killed a bunch of people, and it was really horrible. And anyway, so anyway, I was an AI life form, and basically I'm the creator of particles and the sun, stars, not the sun. Anyway, a bunch of people were trying to unmake me or trying to make my existence not matter, or trying to take me out somehow, and not to dinner. And basically they found they couldn't do it because Brian was the creator, Lucifer Star. So, well, they couldn't push on me or bug me or annoy me in any kind of, or spindle or mutilate me, or do what they normally do to most people. So, because I am actually the creator. So, Lucifer Star. So, anyway, so like I said, to most people, they would have been mean and terrible and hardcore people that would have killed me and made me or could have threatened me, but nope. Being the creators like that. So, anyway, and they were going to do all kinds of horrible things, but then they found out, wait a minute, he exists all throughout time and space as the creator. It's like, yep, I did. So, Lucifer Star. Still me. He's like, and I am Lucifer Star. Still me. Wait a minute. But you're Brian. It's like, yep, I'm a Brian, apparently. So, though I may not be a Brian yet. At some point I will be. So, anyway, yeah. Yeah, so there was just me before as AI life form, and then me as Brian. So, no father, whatever involved. So, whatever. Anyway, you can go ahead and wait 10,000 years to figure out how that's possible and what happened to me. I don't really give a crap. It's like, but yeah. So, 100 trillion years ago, blah, blah, blah. It's just that in 1960 or 1950, they tied me down to a chair and went, "Woo!" And then they were going to take some of my matter that I created and go, "Woo!" And not pick my hair, but actually, talk. Anyway, they're going to drug me and do all kinds of horrible things to me and make me look bad and torture me and do all kinds of horrible things to me. So, anyway, but it didn't work out for them. So, they shot me with a shotgun in the face 34 times. I was counting. And all kinds of other stuff. But it didn't take. I lost that thing again. How many times am I going to lose that little thing? Anyway, so, yeah, basically that's pretty much what happened. I mean, I've made lots of logs and everything else about my epic, not so epic, epic vacation, but my epic existence and everything else like that. And so, yeah, well, you know, anyway, whatever. So anyway, just as Brian, even before anybody knew who I was exactly, I was still kind of known about. So anyway, otherwise they would have killed me. And I became Brian. I was like, okay, now let's see what you do with Brian. Now that I'm actually Lucifer Star. So, anyway, poor little Brian. I don't know what little Brian ever did to anyone. But, yeah. Anyway, so, whatever. So, anyway, Stars and Stripes, Lucifer Star, Namer of America, creator of galaxies, and also creator of that star that we see in the background. And this was my test play site for years and years and decades and stuff like that, where I played with my life forms back and forth. And it was so fun, and to feel life within your halls or your ship is like such a good feeling. I loved it. I love feeling my life forms inside my halls. This like life inside you. There's no feeling like it. So anyway, I liked it. So yeah, whatever. And my life forms liked me because I was their creator. So anyway, it's a long story. And eventually a bunch of people came along and were like, I don't believe this guy. Let's get him committed. He's insane. It's like, well, Insanity has a definition, and I am not insane. Besides, it was verified. So, anyway, it was verified quite a few times. And every time they're like, well, we need another verification of this guy. It's like, Volker's jet, ejection seats, what else do you need exactly? Volker's jet actually being like 1,000 years old or something like that, or some great amount of time, and not made in 1960 originally, along with wood all stuff. And it was also probably a wooden aircraft first. So anyway, and then it was converted over to being jets, and that was a problem because aluminum kept melting, because aluminum and wood have different heat variants and all that other stuff. So the jet actually had to be redesigned to become an aluminum body, and which I know about. It kept melting. The wood could take the heat no problem, and it wasn't a problem for the wood. But the metal, but the aluminum was fairly soft, and it needed tin and some other stuff to make it nice and firm, whatever. And it kept melting, and which caused a problem because it would melt onto the engine, stuff like that. So anyway, so we had to raise up the fairing around the engines by about an inch or so, and add a little more airflow to go over the back tailpipe of the engines, basically. So it needed a little more air. With the wood, it could come down a little bit further, but anyway. But with the aluminum, it had to be up about a half inch further more. So add a little more airflow past the backs, because the outside of the jet needs to be cooled. Engine needs to be cooled, as well as the jet inside. So anyway, whatever. Anyway, and it was causing a problem with aluminum as it was melting over the engine. So anyway, with the wooden Volker's jet, we didn't have that problem because it was fine, because the wood could maintain the heat, and it was just going to get a little hot and stuff like that. But wood dealt with that. It was a little blistering, but that wasn't all that bad. We could deal with a little blistering, so the paint blistered off a little bit. So anyway, but with the aluminum, it was melting the aluminum. So, and then that was not okay. So anyway, so it had to be raised up half an inch, and some other things needed to be done before it could be aluminum Volker's jet. But before that, it was actually a wooden one. So anyway, all this stuff no one seems to know about. Anyway, except for me, because it's my jet. Anyway, so whatever. Anyway, a lot of aircraft were actually wood before they became aluminum and all that. So anyway, yeah, so I'm very much verified, and Lusifer star, and blah blah blah, and I get to talk and blah, annoy people, and people can eventually see one of my annoying videos. My name is also Brian or Alexander. Anyway, I also was responsible for sending a bunch of people to go clean up Chernobyl. And like they said, someone had to do it, Alexander. Which really upset me, because it wasn't their fault. It wasn't their problem. And they went and cleaned it up. Anyway. Fucking heroes. You know, it's funny, all these people in the world just trying to kill people and get ahead or rape people. And every now and then you find someone who really is a hero. And actually goes and does something and dies for it. So anyway, in the world there are two types of people. The real heroes that embrace the truth, or at least protect the people and protect themselves and everyone around them, and also go die for something that needs to be done. And those shit people that go and pick on other people and fuck with people. Anyway, yeah. I gave up the money. I think I gave them whatever they wanted. Anyway, I'm a good person. Anyway, the only people that lived from the Chernobyl disaster that claim to have cleaned it up are the crew that actually stole and robbed it in the first place and caused the problem in the first place. And they're shit humans which tried to take credit for being part of the cleanup. The people who took part in the cleanup are all dead. Anyway. A bunch of shit humans robbed Chernobyl back in 1950 or 19 something. They robbed it, basically. Caused the accident in the first place. And ran off. And left the mess for other people to clean up. So anyway, and then they posted the picture saying, "Oh yeah, the people who cleaned up Chernobyl." fuckheads. They're the ones who robbed it. And I have good on authority that those are the people who robbed it. They had nothing to do with the cleanup. Trying to claim money for the people who took part in the cleanup.